Hey guys, good afternoon. It is Stephanie with Stephanie Catherine Fitness. All right, so I just went into my private fit families. If you have no idea what those are for people that want to go above and beyond. They want the extra help, support, structure, drive. They want to see inspiration from others that have their same obstacles but are getting to them. So let's talk about things, because what I just covered in those private groups is something I want to share with all of you. You guys, your mindset, how are you shifting it going into 2019? Are you magically going to wake up on January 1st and you're going to hit your goals? Magically on January 1st, you're going to be a completely new person and you are going to be on it with nutrition. You're going to be on it with your workouts. You're going to be consistent. There's not going to be one thing that gets in your way. I mean, let's be real. If that was the case, you'd probably be doing those things right now. But, are you willing to be honest with yourself? What is keeping you from getting to your goals? This is the topic that I just discussed with all of my families, and I want to discuss with you because this is what truly is holding you back. You know what to do. You know that you have to change your habits. You know that you have to start eating for your goals. You know that you have to get moving for your goals. You know what you need to do. That's not the hard part. But why you're not doing it, that's the hard part. It is hard to say out loud why we do or why we don't do things. Hey, Kimberly. So an example, I have two different types of meal plans that I share with people. I have a meal plan that is very structured, and I have a meal plan that is a little bit more flexible. And the structured one, I'm going to be honest, it's not my perfect meal plan, even though I help hundreds of people to be successful with it. Why? Because you guys have my history. I grew up being just run by food. The thoughts, the calories, counting, it really ran my life for like the first 24 years, like obsessive thoughts. I did have an eating disorder. I was bulimic for 3 to 4 years. I went to therapy. I got over it. I had 4 pregnancies, didn't relapse. So you guys, I've been on both sides. I've been on the very OCD obsessive side where you hate yourself. You're constantly saying horrible things to yourself all day. You eat something and you punish yourself. You want to work out because you had ice cream. I mean, it's crazy. I cannot be controlled by that anymore. And the meal plan that I help a lot of people with, it is structured, it is controlled, and I can't stick with it. And I'm okay with that. And I know that. So I have to find different ways to work around that. So I have a different meal plan that is a lot more flexible and it works for me. And so knowing what your struggles are, knowing what's holding you back is going to allow yourself to propel you forward. Here's another example that I recently worked on with one of my challengers is that she was like, I'm struggling. I don't know what's going on, but I'm struggling to work out. I just don't want to do it all of a sudden. I know I feel better. I've gained 5 pounds. I feel horrible about myself right now. What the hell is going on? And so I asked her, well, what's going on in your life right now? Are there other stressors that are going on? And she shared with me those other stressors. Hey, Betty. And, she shared that there are things going on that they didn't plan for, they didn't prepare for, and it's frustrating. And, there was guilt in wanting to do things for herself. Okay. But the thing is, the association was being doing something for yourself was being associated with workouts. So she was feeling guilty wanting to take that time for herself, which was the workout. So now the workout was getting the punishment. I don't want to do the workout because that's giving time to myself and I don't feel I deserve that right now. Okay, that was the obstacle. So we had to work around that. So once you know what is truly holding you back, you guys, you can propel yourself forward. But if you have been constantly saying, I want to change, I want to change, I want to change, and you're not changing, there's a reason for that. There is something holding you back. And when people say, I'm going to change my mindset, change your mindset, change your life. I'm going to change my mindset. Okay, how? You guys, again, that's not going to magically happen overnight. This is something that I work on a lot with my fit family members. We are talking about focus. We're talking about the feelings and what we go through and how to get past them. And if you're not willing to work on that piece, it's going to be really hard to get to your goals. If you are carrying 50 pounds of emotional baggage and you do something and you do lose the weight, but you didn't work on the emotional part, guess what? You're going to put it right back on at some point. You will. So are you working on that? And how are you working on it? I just shared some amazing books that have helped me by Shaun T. T is for transformation. Amazing, you guys. That is an amazing book. Another one that was really eye-opening for me was Kick-Ass with Mel Robbins. That book is seriously, if you don't know why you're doing the things that you're doing, that book I strongly recommend. Kick Ass with Mel Robbins. There's actually a story in there that she shares with somebody who has lost a ton of weight and then gained it all back. And Mel calls her out. She's like, I think you like being fat. I do. I think you like it. And the person was like, are you kidding me? Like, what you're listening to is like real life one-on-one coaching with Mel Robbins. The audio is really good. And what it came down to, like, sorry, spoiler alert. So if you don't want to know this part of the story, then you see ya. But spoiler alert, but what it came down to was the person, honestly, she did want to be fat. She did want to be heavy because she was noticed, and it got her out of things. And what she realized in this book was, oh my gosh, I'm using my weight to manipulate situations. I'm staying heavy so that I can tell my husband, well, I'm too tired. You don't know what it's like to carry this weight around. I'm too tired. And she's like, oh my God, I'm manipulating my husband to do things for me, and he's enabling me. I like carrying the weight because I'm noticed. People notice me. Even when it's like negative, I still get noticed. She shared that, when she's on the airplane and she needs the extender to sit in a seat, she's like, I get noticed. People see that I'm there, and I keep the weight on because of that. When she realized that, that was her turning point. Now she can get past it. Now she can get to her goals. So you guys, are you being honest with yourself in what is holding you back? Because if you keep saying, I'm going to start tomorrow, I'm going to start Monday, I'm going to start in the new year, and it's not happening, there's a reason. And I bet you do know the reason, but you don't want to say it out loud. So once you're honest with yourself, you truly can move forward. And when you're honest with yourself and you understand what's holding you back, together we can work on things to get you around it and to propel yourself forward. And it's not just me, you guys. In the Fit Families, there's hundreds of ladies that understand what you're going through. I guarantee, no matter what you are going through, I can find somebody that completely understands you 100% in the Fit Families. So if you are struggling and you're like, that's me, or something that I shared resonated with you, I do hope you reach out, because I plan to help as many people as possible in the coming year. And if you're struggling on your own, I hope it's one of you. Betty, I work on that daily. Sometimes confidence is mistaken for selfishness. I agree. We don't learn it's okay to love ourselves. Me time is important to stay connected as who we are, and things seem to come into focus. Yeah, I totally agree. Betty's in the Fit Families. Betty shows up every day. Betty has gone through some stuff in her personal life, and she still works through it. Betty, you are so inspirational. I always appreciate everything that you have to say and share. So thank you very much. You guys, there's more of that in the Fit Families. Like, this is what I'm talking about. It is not just about posting your selfies. It is not just about the material side. It's about like everything, like your mindset, your emotional side, like connecting like it all. So I hope you guys are having a great end of the year, and I hope if you are doing things on your own and you need help, that you reach out and join me in the new year. All right, bye guys, have a great day. Thanks everyone. Thanks Betty.